Okay, starting off in the attic, we got one obvious vent hole here, a lack of venting, so definitely had to vent out the roof. Something is happening here to cause this damage in the floor. So for the roofer, we got to figure out what's happening. Most likely in this peak here. And the rest of the roof seems to be in decent condition. This is our major problem here with the whole house. Is starting here and working its way down. So this whole section of this part of the roof needs to be replaced, as well as the facial board and soffit and the structure of this beam holding up this roof here. And again, we have a pretty big space up here, considering turning this into a one bedroom unit or a studio. The stairs are in really good condition. Walls are in good condition. Almost all the doors are still intact. Floors are resurfaceable. This is the kitchen for the top unit. That is a nook. And there is no real damage as far as ceilings caving in or anything. And then we are in the dining room. There's drop ceilings throughout the house for no good reason. So we'll be demoing all of this. And this is the living room. Top floor unit. Again, the drop ceilingness. And this is a upstairs patio. And this is the major damage of the upstairs unit. Again, it's all originating from the same place of this roof damage. So looking to take all of this wood out here, including the hardwood floors, probably 6 feet by 4 feet worth of hardwood floor damage to cut out. It is soft here, and so hopefully the beam is in good condition behind there. This is the front entrance for the top unit, and that's the main entrance to the front of the house. All the stairs are in good condition. Ceilings in the hallway are in good condition as well. And so now we'll go to the bedrooms. Most of the floors are savable for the most part. Very minor damage throughout the house, other than spaces where there was a radiator. So this is bedroom 1. And it has a small closet. And bedroom 2. There is a back porch, top porch here, that radiator damage is right here that I was talking about. So probably cutting out 3 feet by 4 feet right here to replace this floor. And then we have bedroom 3, the smaller one. Way too many windows in here. drop ceiling in here as well. And the bathroom ceiling's in good condition. Complete gut. So 1 bedroom worth of drop ceiling to remove. Living room, dining room worth of drop ceiling to remove. And we'll go down the same attic stairs that we came to the first unit. Again, stairs in pretty good condition. The walls here can likely be salvaged from this point forward. Okay, unit 1, kitchen. No visible damage in here, again, other than where the radiators were. Floors are pretty great. I think underneath this tile, the same nook that we had, except for there's a flow through for the front entrance of the house for downstairs. And then we have a hallway that leads to all of the same bedroom layout. Bedroom 1, drop ceiling in 1 room. Bedroom 2, this one is different from upstairs only because it has 2 closets. Ceiling damage, but I don't think that is by too much of water. We have to see what's going on under there. And again, a little bit of radiator damage to the floor. Bedroom 3, this beloved wood paneling and all of these dang windows in this room. So again, 2 bedrooms with a drop ceiling. This is the bathroom. Complete demo. Complete demo of the floors because it started buckling right here. Another little linen closet. And this is the dining room. And this is the living room. And this is the radiator damage to this floor here. But this is a complete heave up of floor, so it's much more damage than it was in the top unit. Probably about 3 inches worth of buckling as far as the height off the floor. So this is a complete tear out of both of these walls just to make sure we getting all of the wood damage out of there. And then again, this is the front entrance, and we'll go to the basement now. So in the basement, stairs are needing to completely be replaced. Okay, we'll start from this side. Wanting to convert this into a half bath. So we already have a drainage down here. And everything's in pretty good condition. A lot of pipes that I don't understand what they were doing on the other side of the basement, which I'll show in a second. But we have the typical moisture damage, and definitely need to close this up to keep the animals from getting in here. This would all be tore down. It's not worth keeping, but this is the piping all around that I didn't really identify what it was the purpose of it. Just bad placement, if you ask me. But we would not do it the same way, of course. We got 1, 2, possibly 3 pillars that need to be replaced because of the rust damage. And the 3rd pillar was over here, which was right here. So no saving this one. This is the same damage coming from the roof. This is where it's coming in at. And we're wanting this to be salvageable as far as this beam holding up the house. This is the water line. And this is, again, that radiator damage by the first floor fireplace. So everything is in pretty good condition. None of the pipes are savable. The idea is to specifically cut holes where the electric needs to be ran. So, for example, cut out specifically where it needs to be ran and not demo every single wall in this house, because the walls are honestly in decent shape. So we're gonna salvage as much as possible. And so I'm gonna go outside. The exterior. This is the one side of the house. Walking all the way to the back. Nothing really to bother about here. We got 1, 2, 3, 5 basement windows, 2 glass block up, and complete landscaping of the yard, needing a fence line over here and a fence line in the back. Ideally, I would tear down both of these top and bottom porches because they lead into the bedroom, and I just think that's weird, but that's my opinion. Then we have 2 windows in the back on this side as far as basement windows, so we're up to 7 now. The porch is in good condition, just need this middle step replaced. The top porch needs to be rebuilt at some point. And again, the soffit is bad in the front, little pockets all around the house. But this is the major problem right here. And the porch off of the living room is fairly decent. And then this is the other side of the house. So gutters are in good condition, so they definitely need to be cleaned out because there's stuff growing in them in the back. But there's no downspout, so that's definitely add to the roofers. And again, this is soffit that needs to be completely replaced. Probably be best to just replace the whole soffit now that I'm looking at it. And overall, we're looking at a pretty good shape of property. I don't know why I say neighborhood life. Oh, because I think the lot behind this house is a neighborhood lot. So neighborhood is pretty decent. It's a active gas station over there, but it's not that horrible. And then not too much bad stuff happening over here as far as activity with the house. That front part of the roof is the biggest downside to what happened to this house. But as you can see, these houses are fix-upable. So all right, that's the tour of this property.